And good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. As you can see, we're in a little bit more of a shinier place. Got the good old shaders working. And what? Oh, B also opens that? Huh. The more you know. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Hope you guys got some. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh. Why is the sound suddenly ridiculously loud? We'll keep it like that. We'll just bring that down and keep the weather there and bring that down and bring that down. Game environment, bring that down too. Cool. Okay. Alright, that's a little bit more manageable. Anyways, hope you guys got some coffee, some hot chocolate, some tea. Really, you know, I just hope you got everything ready. Maybe a bowl of cereal. Or a donut. Man, I really want a donut. Anyways, what we did last time is we set up our little hobbit hole right here. And we also put down the plot for our town hall, which is the first step into the overall Minecolonies thing. Beyond that, we got our first couple citizens here. We got Kylan, we got Kai. Oh, Ella's over there, I think, locked in a... Oh, they're not locked in. Cool, perfect. I believe there should be a fourth one around here somewhere. Yeah, and Abby. There we go. So we got our four citizens. We got our build tool. We took a look at some of the other things, such as like what the pack looks like. And this is our build area. So for those new to Minecolonies, this is all about putting up structures and having your villagers kind of operate and run the village. There's other things that are going to be happening, such as going out and getting the materials and stuff like that for building. Tier 1/Tier 0 is always... Oh, I clicked. Tier 1/Tier 0 is always around, very similar to what we're seeing here in this village. Stone, wood... It's really basic materials. As we go up in tiers, we're gonna have to go to the Nether. We're gonna have to go to the End, and in this particular pack's case, we got to go to the Twilight Forest. And thanks to, there was someone who told me in one of the comments from last video that this pack actually has a decoration for the Twilight Forest. And also, we have lava back there. That's actually really good to know. I didn't know we had lava back there. So, what is on today's docket, other than song recommendations and all that other kind of fun stuff? Well, the first thing we have to do in Minecolonies is we got to get a builder hut, because the only way to actually get some of this stuff going is with a builder hut. We're also going to go ahead and pop on over here and sleep. I gotta have a free hand. I like seeing my little fisty go on in here. Lay on down, sleep, just like that. Instant sleep, we like to see it. Alright. So the first things first is that we are going to be putting together a builder hut. We need that, and that's also going to expand the range at which this right here is. The more buildings we place in this, the bigger this is going to be. And we'll be able to see that kind of here with the, well, this is that green outline of, I believe this green outline is for the construction stuff, maybe? I think. Anyways, we have to do the builder's hut? Builder's hut, yes, builder's hut, sorry. I was getting lost in the sauce of like my own thoughts and everything like that. Now, looking at the map, I kind of want to just kind of talk with you guys real quick about what we're looking at doing here. So the town hall is going to be on this part of the waterway. I want to more or less replace this whole area, and I don't have like a highlight feature, I don't. But more or less from like this corner up over here all the way through, I want to just replace this whole thing. So there's going to be like a nice bridge going across there. Where the town center is over here, the town square, I'm thinking that this well is actually going to be the replacement for that decoration that was talked about with the portal. In fact, why don't we take a look at that real quick before we kind of move on, because they said it was in a decorations. Yep, here. Twilight Portal. Oh yeah, look at this. This thing's neat. Oh, that's neat. So yeah, we'll end up doing this, right? So if I right click, oh yeah. Oh, and we can see when you have things next to each other, you can actually start to see like how it encroaches on certain aspects, which is cool. So we're gonna just go ahead and it's on over, kind of line that thing up. Fine. Alright, so if we go this way, again, and then like that. Oh, it needs to come over like that. So pretty much we're going to be replacing the inner part of with that. And that's at level 1, and then at level 2, it looks like that. Which I think will look really good. All in all, I think that'll look really, really good. So that will be something that that'll be something that I think ends up being really helpful for us. And that'll most likely come after the builder set, because you gotta have the builder set for absolutely anything when it comes to these packs. Now, in order to do a builder set, what do we need? In fact, can I do this? I don't have the search thing. Or is it over here? Builders. Yes. So in order to make a builder set, we just need some planks, we need our build tool, and a door. Lo and behold, that's actually pretty easy to get. Now, I will say, early on, I'll probably show some of me gathering the materials and everything like that, at least for some of the kits and whatnot. However, because that's a time-consuming thing, and I want to be kind of respectful of your guys' time, I won't be doing that for everything. But for these first couple ones, just to talk with you guys a little about like the plans that we have going on, I'll go ahead up here and I'll gather some of these materials. By that I mean I'm just gonna go punch a tree. Actually, eat some bread. Oh, we got kitty cats. Look at that. Nice. Punch a tree. And so what are we doing, right? What are we doing? We're gathering these logs, which is fantastic, the saplings and everything like that. We're gonna convert this down into some oak planks, because we need that. I'm gonna come back over to my house. I am so used to having no fall damage. That is absolutely going to be the death of me in some capacity. I know it. I'm gonna jump off something super tall, and I'm gonna perish. It's gonna happen. Come over here. Where is my crafting bench? I believe it's inside. It is. All right, and we need a door, right? Some kind of door. Yeah. Wow. There we go. And so the build tool will never be taken. That's just how it works. It'll never get absorbed. So as soon as I go and click this, ta-da, we got our builder side, and we got our build tool. So that's kind of the small tutorial on how a lot of the stuff in Minecolonies works. If we want to build anything, we got to have the prerequisite block, I suppose, the component piece, we can call it, and we have to have the build tool. And so when we actually go and like click here now and we look at the fundamentals, the builder set is here because we have the builder's hut in our inventory. Builds all of the buildings, not always named Bob. I actually have never read that before. That's actually hilarious. Now, the builder's hut, we're going to end up making more over time, especially because this builder's hut in particular, when I go and open it up, at level 5, looks really cool. It's like a tree. Actually, level 4, yeah. Level 4, it's like a tree, right? It looks cool. It looks great. Like, I don't really think you can go wrong with it. Now, I want to rotate this around a little bit so we can kind of see where the opening is. So this is the opening. At level 1, really? Let's see. Okay, so it kind of like loops itself around. So what I'm thinking, right? What I'm thinking is the first of the builder's hut might actually just come over here on this side in this particular area. So that like it's next to the water. the nether portal will be like behind it and stuff like that. It's next to my place, and it'll also be next to this town hall. And we can kind of see this preview going on right now with the town hall of like what it'll look like next to it. So let's go ahead. We're gonna just move it on over just like this. On over here. We want to make sure that we're not like overlapping anything in particular, like so. All right, perfect, perfect. I'm gonna lower this down now. So we know I don't want it to go into my house, so I want it to go kind of like that. And we know at least at level 2, it starts looking like this. So we know that that's like the opening path for it. So we're gonna have to rotate it again. There we go. So we got our path block area right there. We're gonna go ahead and just move this over a little bit. Just like so. Perfect, perfect. And now we're just gonna take like a little walk around. One of the things that I like doing when it comes to playing Minecolonies is I really like just the overall building aspect of everything. It feels so good. We have paths, we have roads. That is certainly something that's happening here and now. And so what I'm thinking is I want to move this over just like a slight bit more. Like so. Boom, 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 boom. We don't want to encroach on the water too much. I want to avoid that as much as possible. And something else I want to keep in mind is different elevations. Now, in a previous pack that I had done, it had like roadway systems and stuff like that, which is really nice. And that is something that I have to keep in mind here for this as well, is the different levels of like roadways and stuff. And we'll take a look at that here in a moment. I'm just kind of going through and looking at like what this will look like when next to the final of this one. And it's not bad. It really isn't bad. Because this is a path, and we have enough of like a way between these two that we can actually do something. And in fact, there might even be a player house or something like that. I don't know. I could lower this one again, which I think is what I'm going to do. So if we bring this down one more, just like that. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Difference in elevation really helps tell a story, which is what we like. So we do that. And now that we have this all figured out, I'm going to do a little last minute look. We're going to see where it is. We're going to be overstepping a little bit here into the water, but that's fine. That is perfectly fine. It's not encroaching on my little house over here, or the cows or anything like that. And so now we can see where the block is going to be. It's this red outline. It's going to be right here. It's going to be located right here. I'm going to go ahead and hit done. Perfect. Actually, didn't have to dig down for it. Sometimes you got to dig down for it. So we got all that figured out. So now, what is the next step? Well, we're going to pick one of our citizens here. We're going to assign them as the builder, and then they're going to come over here and start building. And what that's going to look like is in this menu. So if I right click, yep, I understand. I know how this all works. We checked out the guide. So there is, let's see, required resources we'll end up getting once the worker is assigned. We're also going to have to give them tools and everything like that so that they can like start clearing this all out, which gets very crazy very fast. Like they're going to need a shovel, and based on, you know, they're gonna need a shovel, a pickaxe, and all that kind of stuff like that. They'll put all the stuff over in here, so I'm going to have to clear that out, which means I'm going to have to make some chests. Ugh. The work of being a mayor never ends. And it looks like they're going to attempt to go sleep somewhere. I'm going to do the same thing here in a moment after I eat my potatoes. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we got that plopped down. So the next steps are going to be assign the person. And we do that from that menu that we just had opened. Go ahead. We'll say oh, actually it's an auto one. In fact, so Kai picked it up. This is fine. What we're going to do real quick is by default, there is a setting over here at our town hall that they're all gathering around because we don't actually have a place for them yet to sleep. And we are going to turn auto worker hiring to off. Now, the reason we want to do that is because all of our little building plots that exist and all of our citizens all have stats. So I'm going to just kind of pop over here because Kai, or whatever that person's name is, hasn't actually begun doing anything yet. And we can kind of take a look and see. So manage workers. So what's really cool about this mod here in Minecolonies is that we have... Is he over here now? No, it's a cow. Is that it'll highlight what's going to be good for these people. And so, like, I'm just going to get rid of that person. We kind of take a look. So adaptability is pretty good. As you can see, it affects placement and braking speed. Whereas athletics is also right up there with it as well. And I'm looking, I'm like, this guy's a 2, this is a 2, this is a 3 and a 4, which isn't bad. Ellie, not bad, 3 and a 4 is our highest. And I'm thinking we're going to go with Ellie here. So we're going to go ahead and hire Ellie. Perfect. That's builder 1. And I'm going to hit recall worker so that she just kind of pops over here real quick. One thing you'll notice when you assign them jobs, they're going to change. And that's actually really... Oh. This mod pack also says something on the up and up. On like what they do when I hover over it. That's actually really cool. Now, we've done that. They're here. They need to start crafting. And so we look at required resources. They haven't actually begun doing that. And that's because I haven't clicked build options yet. And so here, this is where I get to know everything that I gotta go find to actually put this thing together. So oak, spruce, birch, that's gonna be fun. Crafting table, some glass, torches, slabs, and everything like that. Perfect. What I'll end up doing, just to kind of start things off, is I'm gonna say builder, and we're gonna say Ellie. And we're gonna say build this building. Now, we can see, got that advancement there. They're going to kick things off, and they're going to actually realize real quick that they don't have everything that they need. We can see down in our bottom hand corner there that they've kind of kicked things off. They're going to start building. Oh, yawning, doop to doop to do. We love it. We love to see it. Now they're going to end up getting. Oh, they're just going to break all this by hand. Oh, that's nice. So they're going to go and they're going to start clearing things off. I believe there is ways to change the build, quote-unquote, build options for how our builders put things together. We can take a look here. No. These are all just little, oh, here we go. Build options. Oh, that's just currently being built right now. That might be in the, like, .ini files and stuff like that. But, so Ellie over here is going to slowly start clearing out this entire area to get it down to a nice flat area of what we're looking for. And what that looks like for this right now is they're going to be getting all this grass out of the way. They're going to get these flowers. And all of that's going to find its way over here. One of the things I'm going to just preemptively get ahead on is I know they're going to need a shovel. So let's go ahead and put a shovel in their little workbench. Oh, I have a golden shovel. Can they use a golden tools off the rip? Now, the level of the buildings is usually what dictates what type of materials that they can use. And we can kind of see right here. Yeah. So builders at level 0, so what we're at currently, can use wood and golden tools. And then stone tools, iron tools, diamond tools, and then enchanted tools. As always, reading the help thing will, in fact, be the way to go. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put this golden shovel in here. I'm not going to use it, but I'm going to give it to them. So once they get through all of this grass and everything like that, they're going to start knocking down the grass here. And what they're going to do is they'll come back over here to our little builder hut and they will chunk it all out. Now, do I have the ability in here to claim chunks? I do have the ability to claim chunks with C. Oh, so there we go. Okay, cool. Now, I'm looking at claiming chunks for a reason. And that is to do the force loading stuff to make sure that while I run off to find the prerequisite materials to build this here builder's hut, and we can look at that right here, required resources. We know that they're going to need birch, they know they're going to need dark oak, and we know we're going to need glass, as well as spruce and all that kind of fun stuff. I have to go on an adventure, mostly in that direction, to find everything that we need for this. And I want to make sure that Ellie here keeps going and taking all of this down while I'm gone. And so we can do that by going here, hitting C, and we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna do this. If I already claimed, do I right click? No. How do I, is it shift? Okay. Okay. So I gotta claim it, and then shift. And I'm gonna actually claim all of this over here. And we're also gonna force load all this. Force load all this. Actually, I'm just gonna force load this whole thing. There we go. So our little area right here, all force loaded. Which means, while I'm off doing my fun adventure of figuring out where to get those materials, they will be doing this right over here. So while they do that, we're gonna go get some spruce and birch and all that other kind of fun stuff. I'm gonna get some planted, I'm gonna gather up all the materials, and then we will be right back to kind of see. Actually, we should be seeing them pick up the shovel real quick. Hold on. Ellie, you picking up the shovel? You doing a thing? You emptying things out?
I'm waiting for something.
What are you waiting on?
I can't work like that.
What do you mean? Oh, you got the shovel. Okay. Alright, so now they got the shovel. They picked it up. There's a turtle. There we go. Perfect. So now they're doing the thing. I also just noticed that I'm most likely going to have to do a little bit of cleanup around here with some terraforming. And honestly, is that an albino turtle? Nice. Alright. So they're off doing the thing. They're gonna be doing that. And while they are doing that, we're gonna go pick up materials. So I will see you guys in a moment. And we are back. Awesome. Cool. We've made, oh, that guy's gonna, that's not gonna be good, little guy. Okay, you're good. Anyways, we've made it back. In the process of us running out there and picking up all those trees and all the other requisite materials that we're going to need, it looks like Ellie here has actually finished the first little stage of the builder set, which is getting it down to the level at which we want to start building. And in fact, not only did they get all that down, they took any of the dirt that they had. And in fact, I believe if we go and check in here, if we look at the inventory, yeah, we see the eggs and all that kind of stuff. In fact, here, I'll take all that out. Make my life easier. They've dug everything out. They've also filled in this little section over here. And now we can see that Ellie here is looking for the next stage of things to continue building up this here builder set, which is going to be the spruce planks. 1, 2, 26 spruce planks to continue working. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and fill up right up in through here the required resources. We're going to go ahead and just plop all of this stuff in from that chest right over there. And we're going to go ahead and jump on into the good old-fashioned Minecraft, Minecolonies time lapses. And I can get into the song recommendations. Ooh, I've been listening to some good song stuff this week, so I can't wait to actually share that with you guys. Anyways, alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump in and we're going to do that. And I will see you guys in a moment as future editor Rev. Actually, it's not, I'm not the editor, I'm doing a voiceover to it. But I will see you guys in a moment, and we'll come back and we'll talk about what we're going to be doing after the builder set gets put into place. Alright, let's do it! And hello, I'm back. This is Time-Lapse Rev. I'm here to talk about song recommendations as well as a few housekeeping things here. First of all, you're going to notice cuts throughout the time-lapse. That's where it's transitioning from night to day, or I had to step away from the computer for a second and a menu popped up and stuff like that. And the reason for that is the mod that I've used in the past for capturing time lapses, or at least flybys, is not playing nice with this particular mod pack, and I'm currently troubleshooting that. So I am currently in spectator mode, and I'm just kind of flying around myself as Ellie here is putting together the builder set. On top of that, I am also looking to just, make things a little bit more cinematic. Anyways, while Ellie does their thing, on screen right now, let's go ahead and talk about this week's song recommendation. I'm going to kind of throw it back a little bit to a song that I know I was listening to more recently, but the last time I listened to it, I'm pretty sure I was riding a bus to school. So it kind of throws me back a little bit. I'm just going to kind of jump right out, say it is Girls Not Grey by AFI. And I believe that was off the album Sing the Sorrow, I think. I'm not 100% certain on that one. However, it is just some old school, just, is that technically emo? I think that's an emo song. It's just a fun one. I like a lot of the chorus, the chords, the overall just like vibe of the song is just fun. The music video, I think, is one of the first music videos that I saw that was I don't want to say it was pushing special effects, but it was definitely doing something. It was unique, the color grading and stuff like that on it. And my Spotify playlist, and you know who you are if you've messed up my algorithm. My friend circle has also started getting the Clog song. I just want to throw that one out there. It started popping up other places. But for whatever reason, I was working out at the gym the other day. This song came on. It threw me back, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So go ahead, take a listen. Maybe get a little bit like kind of like a punk, a little bit of a pep to your step, however you want to think about it. They're pretty good. I don't think they've had much past some of their earlier stuff that I've really enjoyed, but I definitely think back to a more formative time in my youth and just listening to music where AFI and others within that same genre, Atreyu and stuff like that, were something that I kind of had on repeat a lot, listening to like the CDs or whatever it might have been. I didn't have an iPod back then, so didn't really have access to that particular thing. So I was burning a lot of CDs, and this was definitely one of those that found its way into my playlist more often than not. So I hope you guys enjoy it. As always, let me know what you guys are listening to this week. I'm going to go ahead and let Eli take care of the rest of this build. We're going to see some flying around, and when the torches pop up, we know we're done. So I'll see you guys back in the video. Okay, and there we go. I hope you guys liked the small little time lapse, as well as the song recommendation for the week. And it took about one full in-day game to get that all the way done. So let's go ahead and come on over here. We'll take a look-see here at the Fairy Tale Builder's Hut and all of its wonderful glory. I really like the shader pack. It's so good. One of the things you've noticed, and I've most likely mentioned it in the time lapse as well, is that the build is complete once they start hitting the torch stage, which is just absolutely fantastic. We're gonna go sleep here in a moment, but I like the look at the little dude. Oh, nice. I like how much like torches are put down in the Fairy Tale one so far. It's fantastic seeing it all just like lit up like this. Really helpful, really nice. We go on the inside. There's really not much to see. It is really just simply the builder's hut and a crafting bench and stuff like that. Level 1, not much. We can honestly just assume this is like just a tiny little... Okay. So maybe a creeper. Maybe. We're gonna just go ahead in here and sleep real quick. Oh, there's monsters outside. Well, you know what? I'll just go find another bed. That's what I'm gonna do. Like that. Easy. I hear you people. Yep, there we go. So the zombies are on fire now. Hopefully no one dies. Fingers crossed, no one dies. I'm gonna go reset my spawn point over here real quick. Ooh. Okay. So, we did the builder's hut. And you're probably wondering, alright, cool. So what ends up being the next part after the builder's hut? Well, with the builder's hut in place, in Minecolonies, that is a pivotal point to pretty much how the pack works. And you can actually see from the builder's hut. Actually, does the builder's hut? Oh, it doesn't look like the builder's hut actually increases the size of build. What the heck? What is that? What is? Oh, that's like a. Alright, hold on. Hey.
I'm gonna die.
I don't know if I can help it. Actually, do I have an axe? There we go. Oh, that's a little, it's like a little balloon thingy. I don't actually have anything to get that down. But it's like an Animal Crossing balloon thing. Well, that's cute. I like that. Eat these potatoes. Nice. Okay. Well, as I was saying, before so rudely interrupted by spiders and all that, is the builder's hut is a pivotal piece to our mine colony. It is needed for anything coming to builds. So with this being put together, we can, for example, start the town hall next. We can start doing that decoration for the Twilight Portal there in the center of town. In fact, we can look here at the fundamentals, right? And we can kind of get an idea of just like everything that we need. You know, and first of all thing that comes to mind is probably a forest hut, right? One of the things that's really going to help is making my colony more and more self-sufficient to start building a lot of these things. And I have, of course, started planting all these things over here. We have the room. I can put a little forestry hut out over here now, and it can start planting and chopping down the trees to get all the wood that we're going to need to start building these things. And I believe that's probably going to be the next video's kind of idea right there. We'll gather all the materials up for that one. However, in the meantime, I think we're going to get this area all cleared out. I'm not actually going to do the build here. Like, I'm not going to have Ellie, like, build the town hall, but I want Ellie to start clearing it out. And so what we're going to do, go here, say build options, and we're just going to say we're going to build this. And in fact, we can see this is going to be a lot of materials. There's going to be tons of dirt that's needed. There's going to be tons of just spruce and dark oak and a white seat. I got to figure out how to make one of those. So it's going to be quite the initiative. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to let Ellie do what they need to do with their shovel. They'll come through, they'll start digging things. They're probably going to need like a pick and... do I have a pick? I do have a pick. They're probably going to need a pick. They're probably going to need my axe right here. In fact, I'll just go bring this over to them right now. Actually, hold on, Ellie. I'll just hand it to you. Ellie, hey,
Okay.
Ellie. Yep. Guard tower, inventory. I'm gonna give you this. No, I need that. And that. There you go. You can have those things. So, when you kick off a request, a builder's gonna go to the respected builder's hut. They'll get the request, and then they'll also like kick things off. And this is where all the materials are going to go for them to actually do the job that they're looking to do. Ellie in particular is most likely going to say, hey, I need an axe, a pickaxe, shears, what have you. And they're going to come over here, they'll put it in and kind of go. And then they're going to come over here and start that entire process. Now, I kind of gave them things already, so they'll probably come over here and just start like clearing things out. We're going to see like this little pond area get filled in, the half of these villagers' huts right here are going to be completely knocked down, and all that stuff is going to get like repurposed as well. So we're looking at the start, we're looking at clearing out this. In fact, we'll do this. We'll just kind of go over everything that we did today. So first of all, we've officially kickstarted Minecolonies. As we can see, Ellie is doing Ellie things. They're clearing things out right now. I went on a small adventure to gather a whole bunch of materials, mostly saplings and stuff like that, so we can get the wood that we needed to build the builder's hut over there. Ooh, perfect timing with the music. In fact, they just had a thing pop up. Fantastic. From there, we got our builder's hut put together, which is really good. Now, up next for us is we're going to be clearing out this space for the town hall. Just clearing it out. We're not actually going to be building it. We're just clearing it out. And then we're going to put a forestry hut back over here. In fact, as a good little, you know, what to look forward to with that forestry hut, let's go ahead and click right here. Where? Oh. Oh, it's like all over there. Hold on. Let's come over here. For whatever reason, it didn't actually want to do the thing. Click right there, and we're gonna say a forester's hut. And we're gonna come back up here again to take a look-see at it. So forester hut. Oh, it looks like it's just gonna be a tree. Oh, it's just it's a stump. It's a stump. Okay. But we got our little forester hut, and this is most likely gonna just go back over in there. It's going to be perfect for gathering all the materials that we're gonna be looking for. We'll set it like that just so we can get a better idea. It's just gonna be kind of built in to this whole place over here. Somewhere in there. I'll minimize that down a little bit. Trees growing around it, all the birch, the oak, the spruce, everything that we're seeing as it slowly gets bigger and bigger. That's just gonna look gorgeous off in the distance right there. The crystals and all that. We'll make sure we'll even put some larger trees. I bet there's some decorations for trees. Maybe. There might be somewhere some type of decoration that I can use for trees, or I can even probably bring back some saplings from the Twilight Forest to make some larger trees grow around it as well to make it look even better. But that'll be nice back off in the distance right over there doing, you know, the forestry stuff. So that'll most likely be the video for next time. And envision it back over there. I think it'll look pretty good. On top of that, Ellie's going to be cleaning this all out. I'll probably jump in and help a little bit too, just to kind of speed things along. And we'll just kind of keep moving and grooving. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this week's episode. I hope you have a lovely week. I hope your Monday has started off great. I know mine has. Sitting down and recording these series with you guys has always been fantastic. As of right now, we are beyond on track to hitting my yearly goal of getting over 500 subscribers this year. We're already like 410. Like, we're gonna hit it before the year's even out. I honestly, I can't thank you guys enough for all the support. It's been fantastic. I'm excited to jump in and do more of this fairy tale playthrough with you guys. I miss doing straight up Minecolony stuff. It is a lot of fun. And I hope you guys listen to some good music. And so with that being said, the usual, as we kind of wind everything down here to this very peaceful, relaxing music and the sunsets behind me, I hope you guys have a lovely week. I hope you achieve whatever it is that you're looking to achieve this week. And if you listen to anything good, go ahead and comment down below. I don't mind if you subscribe or like the video and stuff like that. Those are good options as well. But I really want to know what you're listening to, what you're working on this week. That's a lot of villagers just hanging out there back there. Anyways, my name's been Rev. I hope you have a lovely Monday, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.